Have you ever thought that a simple ritual within your own living space could completely change your financial destiny? It may sound like a fairy tale, right? But the truth is, many people have tried and achieved surprising results from these seemingly simple yet powerful spiritual rituals. If you've never heard of this practice before, let me share with you the secrets I've discovered. Who knows? This might be the opportunity you've been searching for to change your life. Don't miss this video, because it could be the key to unlocking wealth and prosperity for you. Remember to like, share this video with friends, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's explore more intriguing secrets to transform our lives. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to the Value Gold channel yet, make sure to do so now and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Our channel brings you insights on health, wealth, and life-changing methods that you won't find anywhere else. So, what is this ritual and how can it change your financial destiny? Let's dive right into it. Ritual to change your financial destiny: rosemary and candles. The ritual I want to share with you today might surprise you. It's simple, easy to do, and yet possesses a magical power that many people have discovered and successfully applied. The ingredients: rosemary and candles. Rosemary has long been considered a sacred herb in Western cultures, used in rituals for protection and attracting prosperity. Paired with candles, a symbol of light, clarity, and hope, you can create a space that draws positive energy, opening the doors to financial opportunities. Rosemary, a symbol of protection and purification. Rosemary is not just a fragrant herb, it's a powerful symbol of protection. In many Western traditions, rosemary has been believed to ward off negative energies and bring peace into one's environment. It helps cleanse both the space and the mind, making it easier to accept new opportunities. When used in rituals, rosemary purifies the air and invites prosperity into your life. Candles, light to illuminate the path to prosperity. Candles, especially in spiritual practices, are much more than just sources of light. They represent wisdom, new beginnings, and abundance. The light from a candle helps reveal the paths to prosperity and success. The color of the candle is significant. Yellow candles attract wealth, while green candles symbolize prosperity and harmony. How to perform the rosemary and candle ritual. Here's how to perform this simple ritual that could help shift your financial destiny. It's straightforward, and you can do it right at home with ingredients you probably already have. Choose a quiet space. The first step is to find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. This space will help you focus your energy and create a favorable environment for the ritual. Prepare the rosemary. You can use either fresh or dried rosemary. Just take a small handful and place it in a dish or bowl. If you like, gently crush the rosemary to release its fragrance, which will help purify the space. Prepare the candle. Choose a candle in a color that resonates with your goal, yellow for wealth or green for prosperity. It can be a pillar candle or a tea light, as long as the light is soft and gentle. Place the candle and rosemary. Place the candle in the center of your space, surrounded by the rosemary. Make sure the candle is shielded from any drafts that could blow it out during the ritual. Recite the affirmation. Once everything is set up, light the candle and sit quietly in the space. Recite the affirmation. The light of the candle illuminates my path. Rosemary clears the negative energies and invites wealth into my life. Repeat the affirmation 3 times, focusing on its meaning and visualizing the good things that are coming your way. Create a relaxing atmosphere. You can play soft meditation music or calming sounds to elevate your mood and help you connect deeper with the energy around you. Visualize and feel the change. Imagine the wealth and prosperity that are coming your way. Feel the peace in your heart and the positive changes around you. Let that sense of calm guide you towards new opportunities. The real-life story, the power of a ritual that changed a life. John had always been a practical man. He didn't believe in magic or rituals. And certainly not in anything that claimed to change his financial destiny. But life had a different plan. He had faced years of financial hardship. His small business barely staying afloat. His savings dwindling with each passing month. The stress of trying to make ends meet was beginning to take its toll on his health and spirit. It was a regular Tuesday when everything began to change. John was having a coffee at a local cafe. Scrolling through his phone. When a message from his old friend David appeared. The subject line was intriguing, a secret ritual to attract wealth. At first, John thought it was just another one of David's quirky suggestions. David had always been a bit of an eccentric. Dabbling in everything from ancient mysticism to modern-day entrepreneurship. John had never paid much attention to these things, but today, for some reason, something in him clicked. Maybe it was desperation. Maybe it was the fact that he had nothing to lose anymore. With a sigh, he opened the message. David's message. John. I know things have been tough. But I've found something that might change everything for you. It's an ancient ritual. Simple yet powerful. Using rosemary and candles. I know it sounds strange. But trust me. It works. You need to do this with an open heart and mind. Here's what you need to do. David went on to explain the details. The rosemary would purify the space. While the candles, each color symbolizing a different aspect of wealth, would illuminate the path to prosperity. But what caught John's attention the most was the final part of the message, the ancient incantation. Say these words 3 times. Focus on your intentions. And believe with all your heart that this ritual will bring the change you seek. David wrote. John's skepticism. John sat in silence, staring at his phone. This is crazy, he muttered to himself, shaking his head. He had never been one to embrace superstition. But as he glanced at his dwindling bank account and the piles of bills on his desk, he couldn't help but wonder, what if? That night, after much hesitation, John decided to give it a try. What did he have to lose? He went to a local herb shop, bought a small bundle of fresh rosemary, and found a candle that was both simple and symbolic, a deep green one, representing abundance and growth. Back home, he set everything up in his living room, the rosemary in a bowl, the candle in the center, with the flicker of the candle's flame casting dancing shadows around the room. John felt an unusual calm come over him. The world outside seemed to quiet down as if the ritual was already beginning to work. The ritual begins. John sat cross-legged on the floor, eyes focused on the candle. The rosemary's scent filled the room. Its earthy, pine-like fragrance calming his nerves. He repeated David's words in his mind. But they didn't seem to stick. His heart was still heavy with doubt. But David had insisted, believe. So, he closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and tried to let go of his skepticism. As he whispered the words David had shared, they felt different on his tongue. Almost ancient. As though they were tapping into something much larger than himself. By the light of this flame, I call forth prosperity. By the power of rosemary, I cast away all hindrances. I open the door to wealth and abundance. Let the universe hear my plea. He repeated the incantation 3 times. Each time with more conviction. The room seemed to grow warmer. The shadows longer. And for a fleeting moment, John could almost feel the presence of something greater, an energy that was neither good nor bad, but simply there. Something powerful. The unexpected shift. The next day, John woke up feeling strangely different. He couldn't quite put his finger on it, but there was a sense of lightness in the air. When he checked his email, his heart skipped a beat. An old client, someone he hadn't heard from in months, had reached out to discuss a new partnership. The offer was more lucrative than any deal he had ever signed before. He felt a rush of excitement. But the skeptic in him still held back. It could be a coincidence, right? But as the days went on, the strange series of events continued. Another client called. A larger-than-expected tax refund came through. A friend he hadn't spoken to in years suddenly offered him an investment opportunity. And as all these financial opportunities unfolded before him, John realized something incredible. This wasn't just luck. Something had shifted. A conversation with David. John couldn't keep it to himself. That evening, he picked up the phone and called David. "David, you won't believe what's happening," John said, his voice a mix of disbelief and wonder. "I don't know what's going on, but everything is changing. It's like doors are opening everywhere. I even got an unexpected call from an old client. And suddenly, things are moving forward again." David's voice came through the line. Calm but knowing. "I told you, John. It's the ritual. The rosemary cleansed your space. And the candle lit the way. But the real magic, the real power, comes from you. It's not just the words or the objects. It's the belief that you're ready to receive. The universe doesn't respond to desperation, it responds to openness and trust." John leaned back, taking in David's words. "I don't get it," he said. "How is this possible? Is this some kind of magic?" David laughed softly. "It's not magic, John. It's energy. It's connection. The ritual is just a tool to open your mind and heart to the possibilities around you. When you connect with that energy, you open yourself to abundance." The final revelation. Weeks passed. And John's life continued to transform. His business was thriving. He had a steady stream of clients. And his finances were finally in a place he had only dreamed of before. The most surprising thing, however, was not the wealth he had accumulated, but the peace he had found. He had changed internally, becoming more open, more trusting, and more aligned with the flow of life. One evening, as he sat by the same candle, reflecting on everything that had unfolded, he realized the power of the ritual wasn't just about attracting wealth. It was about releasing his fear, doubt, and resistance to change. It was about letting go of the past and embracing the future with confidence. As the candle flickered, John whispered the incantation once more. Not out of necessity, but out of gratitude. By the light of this flame, I call forth prosperity. By the power of Rosemary, I cast away all hindrances. I open the door to wealth and abundance. Let the universe hear my plea. This time, the words felt different. They weren't just a ritual. They were a reminder of the power that lies within him. The lesson. John's story is a testament to the power of belief and openness. It shows that sometimes, the simplest rituals, rooted in ancient wisdom, can bring about the most profound changes. The universe doesn't need us to perform grand gestures, it only asks that we open ourselves to the possibilities and trust that the flow of life will bring what we need. John had changed his financial destiny. Not through magic or superstition, but through an act of openness. a willingness to believe in the unseen, and a commitment to connecting with the energies of the universe. His life was no longer controlled by fear and limitation. He had unlocked the door to wealth, and it had opened wide. Thank you for watching today's special story. If you found it inspiring and helpful in making positive changes in your life, don't forget to hit like. Share this video with friends you trust. And leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps Value Gold grow and motivates us to create even more valuable content for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so to make sure you never miss out on our tips for health, wealth, and personal transformation. Turn on the notification bell, because we have plenty more exciting and useful videos coming your way. Wishing you abundance and positive energy. See you in the next video.